It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chumby. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about ready to roll here, and towing the slab in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Tonight for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
That's too low. So we're off and running in Game 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-2. And that's outside. Down the line. Hernandez on the move. Long run. Nice grab. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Bryson Stott, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. One out, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hard hit left side. Muncy sends it to first. 2 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a ground ball, but that rolls foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Glasnow with the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Christopher Sanchez.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one not close. Counts full, 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Here's Mookie Betts. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And at first, Will Smith to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Freeman headed for third. Coming home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 3 of the NLCS. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Glass now back to work. Foul ball there. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Glass now ready and deals. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, the count 1-2. On the ground. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So here's Bader now. Glass now, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him looking. And 1 out now.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. Grounded to third, could be 2. Throws to first, and Castellanos is out.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Out towards left center. Hernandez makes the catch. And that's the third out. Phillies strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit to third. Oh, the throw is over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base, too.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tommy Edman now at the plate. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Bounce to third. Boom. Gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out swinging his first time. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Man on second, 2 down. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it to first, and Betts is set down. They limit the damage here. A run on no hits, an error, and a hit batter. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Brandon Marsh in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Turner takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Doubled in his first AB. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one kicks away from Real Muto. And the runner holds. Grounder might be 2. There's one. Over to first. Safe. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
RBI single his last time up.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Turner over to stop for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryson Stott. And a strike on the outside edge. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Harper stands in now and watches strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Bases empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Liner snagged it first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one's in there. And the count even at 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Muncy, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down, base is empty. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. And that is out of play. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. chopped out in front of the plate. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And they get Edman for the out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Glass now back to work. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Phils, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
The right fielder, number 8,
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So, man aboard, Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. There's the strike.
So, here's an interesting note on Glass now. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before this starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Up the middle. Good feed. That's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here comes Alec Boehm. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Go ball. 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right side. Hernandez makes the grab, and that's the inning. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. And that one fouled off. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Joe Ross appears to be getting loose. Banks also throwing. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat.
That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Christopher Sanchez won't go any further, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Tanner Banks into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Man at second. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Shohei on the go. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one almost got him. Turns and fires the Betts. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Ohtani around second, headed for third. Coming home. Relay throw to third. Now throws on the brakes, and he's safe getting back. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 2. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. That one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
The batter now will be Will Smith. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So a man at first. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That clips the corner. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Boom. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in L.A., top of the 6th inning. Digging in, JT Realmuto. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. And that's a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. On a line, base hit. Here comes Realmuto around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-1. Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Has some trouble with it, and they tag him out. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here is Bryce Harper. Right side, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Ross. Muncy digs in.
Third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Andy Papas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Slider right there. Action in the pen down there. Orion Kerkering getting loose out there. Walker getting loose as well. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Kike Hernandez. And there's a foul ball. In the dirt.
0-2.
One run across in the frame so far here in game 3 of the NLCS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up at a perfect spot.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 3. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Edman on third. Ohtani on at first with 2 down. Shohei on the go.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No throw, safe at second. Two on, 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Dodgers threatening. Base knock center field. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Joe Ross is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Manning.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 down. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Turner with the throw to first. That ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Phillies 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here comes Schwartz to the plate.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Nabs it, and there's 1 down. And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. And delivers outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Count full.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher.
Fastball is outside. Manning, the tall righty, 195 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's to third, and that's just foul. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one hit to right. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Edgardo Enriquez. And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's going to be Alec Bohm. Alex Call now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Number 12, Alex Call.
Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez hustling after it. And there's 1 away.
Now back, catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Marsh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The Dodgers up big in this one here in game 3 of the NLCS. To the right side. Edman slings to first, and that is that. Phillies down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pappas. Manning back to work. This to third. Boom. Tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Man, Dodger Stadium is so beautiful. Really a gorgeous place to play baseball. The weather is always perfect. You know, Tommy Lasorda managed the Dodgers for more than 20 seasons, and he called this place blue heaven on earth. You and I, we had the privilege of walking past the Vin Scully broadcast booth and many times seeing him in there getting ready for a ball game. When I think of this place, I think of Vin Scully.
Fouled off to the right. Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. Edman leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside, ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. Inside,
1 strike.
and the count is 1-1. To the right side, stop. Over to first. That's the inning. 1 left for LA, and it remains an 8-1 game. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Clayton Kershaw.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Back to the top of the order, Trey Turner now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Grounds one to short. Bats up with it. Now one gone in the ninth.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. You touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Cut on and lifted in the air, Pajes. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So it's their last chance in this one. So Harper stands in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Bounce to the right. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3 games to none. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrating in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Ever since a young, I've been a leader. Another perfect allegiance. Fear to the public, to me, I'm like.